Hello, human beings and potentially evil robots. I'm Robert.
This is Josh.
We're at A&G Central Music.
Central Music.
There, and we'd like to have a conversation with you.
Today?
We've been through this.
Soon. Okay. Wait, right now. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty boring.
Whenever right now is, I'm pretty sure you're watching this right now.
Right now. Now.
Joshua?
Yes.
It's nearly Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
It's an ending and a beginning. It's the ending, nearly, of the first semester of music, and for some students, it's the beginning of their concert careers.
Oh, yes, especially for some of those beginners. Maybe some of them already had an earlier concert, but many of them are getting ready to get out on stage for the first time, whether that be in the cafeteria or an auditorium.
Right, and for some of us, it's going to be our 10,000th holiday concert. Not probably 10,000.
10,001.
Methuselah
10,002.
on the clarinet, right? But maybe it's time to talk a little bit about approaching a concert.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea, especially for our younger people, but I think anything, the preparation for a performance stays the same, I think, whether you're getting ready for your first one or your 10,000th and third performance.
Yeah. If it's your first one, you should probably have some black socks.
Yeah, maybe long black socks if your pants don't fit.
Long black socks are important.
I think the tendency is to be a little nervous. Do some things to help yourself relax. You'll play a little better. Make sure you breathe deeply.
I think you help your audience relax as well. You have to remember that a lot of the people in the audience, they're really pulling for you to have a good performance. And I think sometimes having that in mind, being mindful of the fact that it's not just you on the stage giving something, you're also receiving something from the audience, and it's symbiotic, so they're pulling for you. So, sometimes if you're up there and you're all tense behind your trumpet like Mr. Josh, it's worrisome to the audience a little bit. They're a little tense. And I'm not sure if you're aware of this, Joshua, but for wind players in particular, but I would argue for everyone, string players and percussionists as well, breathing's important to making music.
Yeah.
Vocalists, perhaps, too.
Yeah, you can't get those deep breaths if you're super tense.
Right? So maybe before you start, deep breath in, out, that first phrase is ready.
Yeah.
What other types of things should you be thinking about for your concert?
Yeah, show up early. On time or a little early, I think helps alleviate your anxiety too.
It's also a thing.
Makes you more anxious if you're showing up 5 minutes before.
Oftentimes, you're not the only performer on a concert, and you can find yourself in a situation when you're off stage and another group is on stage performing. It's probably good to be mindful that even though you're excited and you're with your friends and you're getting ready for your performance, you need to be respectful of those who are on stage, sharing a moment with the audience. So kind of keeping it zipped a little bit. Yeah,
I think that sets a better tone for your own performance as well. If you go into a performance with a very loose sort of attitude, I think that has its own difficulties.
It does.
Kind of on the other spectrum of being really nervous and tight, but I don't think you want to be too loose or too riled up either.
Got to find that middle ground.
Somewhere in the middle.
Josh is currently doing a dissertation on middle ground. He'll explain the difference between being too loose and too tight. Some stretching exercises, perhaps.
Yeah. I'm going to write a book about it.
Great.
You'll have to buy that.
Sure, we'll all be riveted. Listen, this is a season that's potentially surrounded by a little bit of peace and a little bit of harmony, both literal and figurative. So maybe when we go into our holiday performances, just remember the joy that we're sharing with our co-performers and our audience, and just come from that place of joy and passion that we all have for music, and have a good performance.
Yeah, make it special, make it fun, be relaxed.
Great. I think we're done.
Yeah.
Not quite. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Really helps us out. Share it with your friends. Enjoy that concert. and we'll be back to talk to you again very soon. He's pointing.
At you.
That's what he does.
Specifically you.
Specifically. You want to do some stretching?
No. Yes, but no.
A couple deadlifts.
Yes. Maybe 3 or 4.
Should I just lay on the ground? You could like deadlift me. You
That
give
could
me
be
a
part of the
wedgie.
video.
It'd be unfortunate.
It'd make more sense to do like a shoulder press.
I'm not sure I could hold myself
Straight.
straight. Kind of noodly.
Maybe for a future video then. We're rolling.
Oh, that's awesome.
Welcome to the neighborhood.